2-bedroom apartment that Voss and Richard have. It's like kind of like the Fifth Element, I think. It's like one of those half-width kind of apartments that still somehow squeezes 2 bedrooms in, but the bedrooms are teeny tiny, like dorm room bedrooms. It's like bed plus desk and maybe a little bit of leg room. And that means that the distance between each of the doors as you walk down the hall is very small, right? It's like door, maybe 10 feet at the most, and second door, it's not a lot of space. Everything's very cramped. So it's got this kind of repetitious pattern of just door, like all the way down this very long hallway, painted in probably a drab color, maybe like a slate blue or something. And there's advertisements. I'm sorry?
Is it clean?
You probably wouldn't want to eat off the floor.
Not like slum dirty, but
there's not like garbage and shit in there, and like,
it's probably like the kind of thing, like if you brought your mom there, you'd probably be like, oh, I'll clean that later. Oh man,
Gotcha.
But not like mom's super worried about you.
Yeah.
Just, you're lazy, but it looks like you're okay.
Yeah.
This is the perfect analogy for me, FYI. Like anyway.
And so I mean, it's very much like a depressing kind of thing. And again, there's just advertisements in between each of the doors everywhere. It's kind of scanning you, giving you like options for leather outfits, probably a few bondage things happening as you're passing. You got a certain look to you, Angmar. I think that the ads are picking up on. And you see like different people dressed in like different bondage gear, like whips cracking and stuff. And some like weapons shops and street dock advertisements as you pass by. Eventually you get to, what's your apartment number, Richard and Voss?
443.
443.
Only it's like it's not 443. It's 443 like B280, but it's 443 for all intents and purposes on this floor.
Okay. And the beauty part is that there was definitely like a security area down below, but it was probably like being propped open. Like it had a security door and like a buzzer and everything, but there's maybe there's like a homeless person that's there, or there's something that's going on, just kind of blocking the actual security door. One of those things where somebody holds the door open for you or something stupid, and you just walk right in, go up to their apartment.
It's only an hour and a half, whatever. Turn off my alarm, go to the door, look through peephole, see
Angmar and his friend Elo, which I can't remember if you met.
R40, I believe, as well, yeah.
Yeah. R40 is literally like right behind Angmar.
Yep. I know we haven't met Elo before, but I'd see Angmar and kind of go, that's probably one of his.
Voss has met Elo.
You've seen... you might have seen Elo.
I might have seen him in the car when I was talking to you. That would have been... So, yeah, I'd probably have seen him, but not met him or talked to him. Unlock the 8 bolts and chains and things that I have there, and open door.
Yeah. I think everything that you unlock has like a very noisy mechanism. It's like it's an aesthetic for you, for sure.
I probably reinforced the back of the door with just a ton of scrap metal and things like that too.
It's just that reassuring noise of machinery that's working.
The gears turning and clicking. And
it's like those pieces actually work and they're not some bullshit electronic garbage.
Yep. Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
I'll walk
I'd
in.
say sorry I haven't cleaned up the place, but it's just my room that I
You see a spider droid like taking like little pieces of glass over to the incinerator garbage bin. You hear like a
Your dog back, Richard.
Yes, I thought he'd come here.
Richard, who is it? Do I need
It's
to know?
Angmar.
the metronome tail activates.
Good
Not
boy.
seeing you.
Good boy. All right, and shut the door behind them, and all the locks and everything go through. Want some? Do you drink water or anything, or do you just get it like fed in through tubes?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hey, what about you, Goot man? You need anything?
This is
Right.
Elo.
Elo, hey, you need anything?
He looks at you, Angmar.
Well, are you here to drink or get stuff done, Elo?
Here to get stuff done, Whip.
That's what I thought.
Okay, whatever. You can have a seat. Regardless, Kit's here. Something's off. You're right about that, but I think it is Kit.
I'll pass him a seat. I don't need to be here too long. Speaking of that, what has Kit told you?
All he remembers is a mission that you went on with him a month ago. He's talking to Voss about it. There's memory gaps. I don't really know what the hell is going on. The skin looks different, hair's short. I'm like talking with probably Kit sitting there listening just through an open doorway. But it's not. It's odd, but it's not worrisome, I suppose.
It's not worrisome? It's not
Listen.
worrisome.
I've been on the run for 10 fucking years. I am decently okay noticing when something's worrisome compared to something odd.
So let me
It's
make
odd.
sure I understand all the elements here. You're telling me that Kit, before the mission and during, went on the mission. Then, as things progressed, went silent. Time went on. We heard nothing from Kit. And it has now been less than a day, Kit has reappeared without us knowing how they got back here with what seems to be altered skin and altered hair with no memory of the events that transpired less than 24 hours ago.
Yes. And I thought that would be something interesting to have them here to talk about and look into, rather than setting them off onto the streets and never knowing what happened. As a man who desires and enjoys information, I felt that would be something of your purview.
Hey, Angwa, are you gonna be a rude bastard and sit out there? Or are you coming in here to speak to me as well?
Oh yeah, she's fucked up.
Delightful. Well, bring this Kit out here. Let's see who they are.
It can hear us right there.
It's a very small apartment. I don't know where you live. What kind of house you have?
He's like just around the door frame or something.
Yeah, like right there.
Hi,
You're
Angmar.
definitely as elusive as the Kit that I knew.
Hello. We're Kit.
Are you?
Hey, it's okay. Just answer like you would.
Yes?
How do you know?
What kind of a bullshit question is that? How do you know you're fucking Angmar? None of us get to fucking see you.
We don't.
You're an image projected around the fucking place. You could be anywhere. You could be that fuckhead with a mask.
And you go to
on.
sleep. You've slept like maybe an hour.
No, this is fucking
Your body.
important.
try. I just go sit down, squeeze some
This is
kale paste into my
important.
mouth.
How the fuck do you know you're Angmar? How is Kit meant to know they're Kit? Clearly something went fucking south and they've had a reset. Big
I know that I am Angmar because I never question who I've had relationships with in the past. And I don't have memory gaps like this unless there
people
was a traumatic
get hurt
accident.
and they hit their fucking heads. People's memories are fragile as shit.
Our memory's fine.
No,
And what
Kit.
happened yesterday, Kit? Tell me.
We went on a job, and we were stabbed in the leg, and we had to go, and you were
You were stabbed in the leg, yes?
working on people.
Kit, you were stabbed in the leg. You just said that.
Lift up the leg to show the scar.
Is there a scar?
Yeah, you said there was a scar, right? Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a scar.
Yeah, you said it was a pretty
And
good
that
scar.
was just out of clarification. That, like, out of character, I want to make sure that wasn't something that I missed in the mission because I don't remember Kit getting
No,
stabbed.
Kit got stabbed in the mission that was a month
Yeah.
ago.
Oh,
It was
okay.
stabbed on the
Okay.
U
Okay.
plus mission with you and Voss.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you would have known that because it was quite a serious thing.
Okay.
The same.
Okay.
I know that.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then we woke up, and we were walking. And
When do you think that scar? When do you think you got that?
yesterday.
Boss.
Can I start? Am I starting to piece this together?
I think that
I'm about to force it. So
I was
give
gonna
us a role play.
say, is she starting to put this together? Like,
I would assume so. I mean, you're kind of drugged up. That's really the
But-
only thing that stops it from happening.
sure, but like,
Voss,
that's
in character. Voss,
yeah.
when was the mission that we went on that Kit
Yeah,
got
I know.
stabbed?
I know.
Yesterday.
No, Kit. No, Kit. It wasn't. It was a month ago. Kit, please don't.
Richard, do you see my concern now?
Yes.
Look, no, I get
I
it,
already
but
knew it.
think about it this way. You're a face that can be seen no matter what the fuck you do, right? Because you're freaking whatever you want, you're down fucking shit, right? I get it. People like me, we can't be seen. If Kit wanders around the place, because you know that's Kit, just a little bit set back, okay? You fucking know it is. And if Kit says something about me, and if Kit leaves somebody here, I am fucked again.
What?
Again. Kit, what is it that I do? Do you remember? What is it that I do? Me. Not him, me. What is it that I do?
Kit, you get like again these
Yeah, just,
vivid
like, flashes.
vivid flashes,
Fucking
like
bullets and knives and,
And
swords
yeah.
and
Voss smiling
Yeah.
widely.
like a fucking backflip from the
Yep.
wall. She kills 4 people or something.
Yep.
Yeah, just kill. You kill.
Uh-huh. What do you think would happen, okay, for a second? If you were lost and you showed somebody what I look like and you asked for me and they recognized the things that I do, what would happen? Tell me. Tell him what would, and I'm gonna point like as close to Angmar's face as I can get it. Like as I'm gonna move. I'm gonna sit up to put my finger as close to his fucking mask as humanely possible, right? What happens if people find out? What happens to me? Do you know?
Is she hinting that I should shoot Angmar in the face? Because that's how I'm fucking reading it. We don't understand.
Okay, that's okay. Look, right,
What do you think I'm here to do with Kit, boss?
I don't know. But I swear to God, if you touch him, you are so much more worse off than you are currently. You think I look like shit right now? You fucking wait till they find the pieces of you. Because I know you're a piece of shit.
Stop. My God. Voss, lay back down now.
You know, it's moments like these I
Angmar.
miss the ability to smile.
Sure. Great.
That's fine. I'll enjoy it for you.
Wonderful. Here's the thing, Angmar. Did you tell anyone about that mission?
No,
Oh, interesting. How the hell would he know? Sorry. How would they know?
Kids,
they were there.
Do you have an
They're
answer?
not shouting at you.
They were there.
Right.
Hmm?
They were there. So who is this?
Kit!
Yes, that's what I want to know, Richard. Why
That's
does Kit
Kit.
think that there is a scar on their fucking leg that is healed, but it happened yesterday, and the events of yesterday never fucking happened?
You
This
know
is
why.
what I'm here to figure out. Oh, I do.
Oh, why?
Enlighten me, then, boss.
Hey, Kit, where did we go? They cut your leg. Where? Tell me where.
Do we know? Because I feel like it's only flashes of the inside of the building, right? Or
where did you go
was-
to
Where
get
was the
leg
mission?
it was
fixed?
you boss. Like, would I know it was the
Yes,
you
but
boss?
that's
So-
what I'm asking. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
answer
so-
that I'm fishing for.
Would I know, or would it just be the inside of the building?
What you get, I think, when you try to think back
Yeah.
on the incident, is you see who was it that sort of helped you when it happened, Angmar or Voss? Who set up like a tourniquet on your leg, basically?
Oh, it was probably Voss, right? Angmar
Yeah, it was
was.
probably
Yeah,
gonna
Angmar
be.
was doing the
Yeah, so
healing in the room.
Voss, you put a tourniquet. You see like the tourniquet, and then like there's probably like another cut to and like static in your head, and you could see like a dermal regenerator coming across like your leg, and then like it rewinds, comes back, and you could see like this sort of street dock office, and it's kind of piecemeal, right? It's almost like you can't see the whole thing. You don't see anybody's face. You just kind of see like you like look down at your leg and you see the dermal regenerator like, and it's kind of a cruddy street dog place, but nobody's face, and it's very, you can't remember the whole office. It's just like what you see in your vision, right? Like your leg,
Yeah.
and then when you like look up, you see like a lab coat and somebody reaching down and running the dermal regenerator on your leg.
we don't know.
That's okay. Because guess who's going to tell you? Angmar's going to tell you, and then we're going to put this whole story together. You ready? Angmar, sweet pea, love of my life. For fuck's sake, tell us where we did said mission where Kit here got it like, the leg cut. Do you remember? At this point, my pupils are like, one is big and one is small, and then they switch.
Fucking Hypnotoad, like.
Like, yeah, she's so far out of it at this point. Like, it's any minute now it's gonna be garbage, and then she's just gonna be flat.
We all just like lick her arm or something, and then.
like she's getting much worse at this point, I feel.
Richard, I'm not here for violence,
Good.
but my question is to continue this along at a good speed.
I'm
Do
trying.
you have a fucking sedative for that woman?
She'll pass out soon enough.
She fucking better. I'm not trying to stop and hurt anybody. I'd prefer to have Kit back just like you would.
You know
But
that
the more
that's
squawking you do,
you know
the
that that's
slower
illegal.
this goes.
You know. You must know.
I want to understand
You're
what
not
happened to Kit.
Stupid. You're not stupid. You know where it's come from. What fucking.
Did she just pass out right there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
okay.
passes the
Yeah,
fuck out.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm done. Bye.
There you go, Angmar. Where was the mission again? I actually am
Probably like a
curious.
few knives fall out, like when she's the bed, and it's just like clang, clang, clang.
Where was the mission?
U plus.
Interesting. What do they do at U plus?
What's that?
Cloning.
Hmm.
Backups. If there is somebody who dies and they own a backup, they can be, in a matter of words, reborn.
Did Kit own a backup?
What?
Did Kit own a backup?
I have no idea.
Well,
U plus is competition for my group. We murdered their board, and Kit helped. So did Voss. Kit was stabbed in the leg during that process, and Voss helped patch it up while I did the work in the boardroom. The problem with this, Kit, is that this was a month ago, and you think it was a day ago.
But it
Now,
was.
what do you suppose that is?
Is it possible
We don't know.
that they were backed up unknowingly there after you left? How clean did you leave it? Did you leave any DNA? Maybe there was a stab wound and you ran.
Whack.
I left unscathed. However, you know me. I'm not clean.
So, there's a possibility that Kit was cloned, unbeknownst to them, backed up, unbeknownst to them. And here they are. I don't know, but it's a possibility. Which would still mean it's Kit, but would also potentially mean they have. I don't know how, I don't understand how they were. I don't want to get another meat sack of myself. But I don't know if they can access memories or whatnot from that.
We see static.
What?
Now or in
Blood.
general?
Yesterday,
Yes.
and
I think it'd be foolish to let Kit wander around on their own. But I think it'd also be foolish to not let their memories reconnect.
Whack. If I look at my Uber history, is it doing that stupid fucking brain blocky thing?
At your Uber history?
Because it only showed the one ride, right?
Yeah, your Uber history shows one ride.
Yeah. I would probably like, this is
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no, we're
and the
fine,
screen's
we're
buffering.
I lagged for a second, but I was
Okay.
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 We're good. We're good.
Okay, we're all right.
Tonight is not my night.
Ha!
Woo, okay, we're all right.
Shit!
This is
I looked through
earlier.
their phone. They let me do that. It wasn't abnormal, but it did look sparse. It's a new device.
just
Fuck. Can I see your phone again?
hand it to the both of them.
I'm going to assess.
We're just gonna pull the SMG out of the blanket at this point now and go cleaning it again.
I'm going to assess specific, or would it be research actually? I want to look for tracking devices like I've done with my own phone before.
You want to look for tracking devices.
I don't remember what I rolled last time, whether that was synth,
Take a look.
mind, or assess.
Let's
It might have been research.
I think this is an assess.
Okay, that's fine. I just did not. Right. Beep. And a beep.
So plus your edge is a 4.
Did you roll? Did you do your pre-rolls?
No, I don't do pre-rolls.
Gotta warm
Listen,
them up,
I'm the man who started the bus.
You
I don't
gotta
need
warm
no pre-rolls.
You did pre-rolls that episode.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you did.
Well, whatever.
Yep.
You rolled like
I
out
don't
of
do
the 12.
pre-rolls. It's all seeded by time anyway.
You rolled a 12 like right as we
Can
went
we-
live.
we need like a clip of the I don't do pre-rolls
I don't
and then
do
like
pre-rolls.
and then skip to the point where it's
Fuck.
Oh.
All right, so I'm looking at it like
you look at
well,
the phone. It basically looks normal. You look at
Yeah.
the phone, it looks normal. The only thing that's a little off is the fact that there's one Uber ride. There's a lot of reasons that stuff like that can happen. Could be a new phone. You know, could
Could've
just
been wiped,
be, could have been wiped. I mean, in your profession, it sometimes pays to just wipe all your shit out periodically.
Yeah. I can't see if it's tampered or not. It might have been, but if it is, it's above my pay grade.
I mean, you've done your basic kind of look. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys have iPhones. Remember? iPhones.
Right.
So you've got probably some kind of scanner or something that you run over Kit's eye,
Right.
and you don't notice anything.
Wait,
Okay.
so this is not a physical thing. This is Kit's eye.
Right. I have
Yeah.
a physical phone personally, but not because I'm just a crazy person.
Yeah.
But most
Question.
people don't.
Yeah, we
What
all
is-
have the.
What is the tech like for getting an iPhone?
Can you be more specific? I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
How do you get an iPhone installed?
Oh, it's probably installed like at birth or something. I think that it's probably like a, yeah.
Oh, gotcha. So like, okay. So it's
So-
like an implanted device.
Yeah.
How hard would it be to remove one of those? And I'm asking in character to Richard.
It really depends. It's an at birth thing for anyone born in the last 10, 20 years. But I mean, if you're a clone, it's going to be done at that time. So,
You're a clone, Angmar?
no, you probably are.
Oh,
Tactful as always, Richard.
We just talked about this entire thing right in front of them.
Uh-huh.
They may not have been paying attention, but
okay.
yeah. So, yeah, it's usually installed at creation and birth. So, how hard would it be? Not terribly.
And installing a new one.
Installing a new one, that's a little more tricky. If you're not completely unconscious before all the brain kicks in, there's some issues there. It can be done, but it's not great. Again, with the clone, not difficult.
Here's the deal, Kit. I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think I should be specifically worried about you. But it's who you've come from and why you are here and why you are back. I'm pretty sure that if I go to the stadium, I'm going to find someone that looks identical to you in a pool of blood, dying in front of a stadium or something.
What
Now-
stadium?
Yeah, yesterday's job, not a month ago.
Here's what really happened, Kit. Let me just tell you this so you understand. A month ago, like I said, you, Voss, and I went on a mission to kill the board members, some of the highest ranking board members of U+. And we succeeded. Very, 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 very efficiently. You were stabbed in the leg, and that was the only setback. When you left, we healed your leg, and you moved on. Fast forward a month, yesterday, we have a job, or had a job, secured by, good question, that was by Kit, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Secured by you, or a past you, to go to Manau. Now, I'm going to spare the details of said mission because I'm a little nervous about secrecy at this moment and privacy of this conversation. But during that mission, pickup time came and went. We waited for an hour, and at that point, the Kit that I knew, if they weren't coming back, or they had found an alternate route out and lived, they would have told me. They would have told us. An hour passed and no message from Kit. That means one thing to me. Kit's dead. And we left.
We're right
Right.
here.
And that brings us to where we're at right now. You have new hair, new skin, and you have one Uber drive on your iPhone and nothing else aside from the phone numbers of apparently myself and Voss,
But
the two other people who went on the mission against you plus.
you said we didn't know you.
No one knows me, and that's on purpose.
That's a weird ass dodge. You know what he meant. If they meant sorry. Still.
I said I didn't know you because I don't know who you are. I'm still convinced that the Kit that I knew is dead, and you may be Kit, but you're different.
Okay, I want to point out one thing, Angmar. You're a fucking hypocrite. You upload your damn mind to another thing, and you're arguing consciousness and
Was
cloning.
I insulting
Really?
any sort of theories at any point? No! I'm pointing out what just happened.
Yeah.
Keep your fucking opinions to yourself. Cranky old bastard.
What do
you uplinkers.
what do we do?
Wow.
What do we do?
Is that like the slang for people that are on the ark is yup linkers?
That's not what I said, but I love that.
Oh, wow.
I love that more. It's totally what I said now.
I'm down. I'm down.
Absolutely what I said.
What's the machine-made men insult? Just fucking trash cans?
Toasters.
Toasters, trash cans.
Toasters was my third suggestion. Yeah, what do we do?
I think you should research as much as you can and try to remember things. Maybe things will piece back together.
On the jobs. What do we do?
I'm almost tempted to think of this thing, man. You can input if you like. Can't disguising themselves and trying to see what the hell's going on at the stadium. Maybe it'll jog memory.
You want to bring Kit back in?
Maybe. Worst case, if it's
Okay.
Kit and they recognize Kit, okay, then they'll be confused as fuck. And maybe
This Kit dies.
that's whether or not Kit wants to deal with this, and then that solves your problem anyway, doesn't it?
My problem is not to kill Kit. And the
Right,
fact
I
that
know.
you
I'm not saying that.
Something that's in my head is ridiculous.
I'm just saying it might jog memory. Maybe. Amnesia one shit. And if not, it might just, I don't know. It's an
Frankly,
idea.
If we're going to do that, we need enough time for the heat to die down. And it's not even 24 hours afterwards. I would be
Right. The other
very
thing,
concerned.
the other problem is clearly the mission is not and won't be completed. If we somehow got another fucking hacker, we actually might be able to still complete it because the game is happening again.
Is it?
Yes, they're restarting it from halftime today.
Kit,
Yes.
what does the name Miguel mean to you?
I think the name Miguel means nothing to you.
Yeah,
it's just a name.
We shrug. Is that another person with us?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
Richard,
Yeah.
we are not going to be able to do the job if this Kit doesn't know who our contact is.
Right. I was
You
hoping
think
you
I'm
would.
suspicious? They're never going to pay us, especially for something late, even though...
No. Well,
It's a technicality.
the day thing later might be not a problem, but if they don't know their own contact, of course not. It was an idea.
Wait. Where was the address coming from? Where was the pickup address for the Uber?
Or
Yeah.
How would we physically show things to people, Wack?
Would it be like the
projection,
hologram,
or
like the
flick,
virtual?
Or...
I think you could. Yeah, you probably just touch your temple or
Okay.
something, flick it out.
Would it be like reasonable that we also would have like a small tablet as well, just in case, or is that?
Yeah, there's probably
'Cause
something.
I feel like there would be like display tablets or something. Like I feel like. Okay, yeah, we'd probably
it's
flick
probably
it
a
over
little
there.
like miniature hollow projector of some
Yeah.
kind.
Okay. Just flick it over to you, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that are just kind of stuck in the dark ages that use
Yeah.
tablets. It's the equivalent of having, the Nokia like brick phone.
So, do me a favor, Richard. Would you look up that address? Tell me what's there.
Yeah. I just go into the whatever the maps program is from whatever corporation and just search it.
Mups.
Okay, so you're looking for the location where Kit got.
Yeah,
in
the
Uber?
pickup location on the Uber.
Okay.
Just search. Just
Yeah, it's basically like I think the general place that Kit would have gotten picked up is probably like the equivalent of like a Taste like Taste 7-Eleven kind of thing, like a 24-hour convenience store of sorts. Somewhere outside one of those. There doesn't appear to be any kind of obvious like corporate bullshit going on. They were picked up in what looks to be like a general kind of area.
okay. I mean, I'll like just zoom out and see how far. Well, actually, I'll ask them. Angmar, the U Plus facility you visited. Was that a hidden location or a pretty public one?
That's up to you. However you
That's a pretty public one.
Pretty public one. Great. What was the address?
I take a second to look it up and flick it over.
Great. I then input that one and just do like a little directions to the Taste 7-Eleven just
Sure.
to see how far away that is.
It's across town.
Okay, so it's pretty far.
Yeah, it's pretty far. I'd say it's at least 30 minutes.
Okay.
Walking or driving?
Do I have a
Driving.
step counter?
Probably.
Does it tell me how many steps I've taken that day? Like how many? Like I feel like
yeah.
you know what I'm getting at. Is there like a logical way I can like
Like, does it
I
look
can kind
like
of deduce how many steps like for them
all-
at all?
all
Like-
evidence points to you leaving from that convenience
Okay,
store.
yeah. I was just wondering if there was like a moment where we were like, wait, we didn't walk 8,000 steps in the 20 minutes to that train station. Like
Well, my follow-up
just-
question is, Kit. As far back as you can remember today,
okay.
before the Uber ride, were you walking?
Walking.
Okay. And how long were you walking until you got an Uber?
You said I only remember walking?
I think you just kind of remember from
Like
the street and getting a
right,
getting a
right
Uber.
there. Yeah, like
Yeah.
not long.
Not long.
I wonder if they did a memory wipe or something right after the process.
Do you remember anything before walking?
No. But our brain buzzes when we look at things.
What things?
Flick them the contact list. I don't know how many contacts are on it, but we can only see you. And
Probably
her.
like 15,
15,
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
When we look at the others, it hurts.
Who are the others?
We
Or
can't see.
Do we?
So in terms of the contact list, you see
Like- And
I
I'm looking
think-
for people that I would know or recognize.
None of them.
Yeah,
They're all unfamiliar people. They're not like contacts that you might know. They just seem like John Smith, the equivalent.
Okay. Richard, would you mind if we spoke outside in a moment?
That's fine.
Kit, we'll be right back. Elo, do me a favor and stay in here.
Okay.
He looks at you for maybe like a second too long, Angmar. And he just kind of like rests his hand, kind of like he's got his arms crossed. He's got his like hand, and you can see like he pats his chest.
And then I just walk out. Or no, I nod at him just slightly, just like saying, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Before I walk out, R40 standard protocols now that you're home. Standard protocols are defensive.
Okay. The metronome tail finally stops wagging, and you can see like R40 is alternating the head between all of the different people inside the house.
Neural interface, because I don't have to say anything. Defend Kit and Voss if anything happens.
Can we use our cyber eyes right now to do a quick thermo read on Elo, and Voss and R40, and just like assess every single weapon that we can see in the room? Just make the mental kind of path work of, if he goes left, he can grab that. If he goes right, he
Sure.
can grab
I think this is an assess.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'd also like to start recording with our eyes.
Okay. You have that capability
Yeah.
with your
yeah.
cyber eye?
I have magnification, recording, and thermographic.
Okay.
Assess his edge. I don't get any forward on this, I'm guessing.
No. No.
Okay. Not with the cyber eyes?
It should say on the cyber eyes if you have.
I don't.
I mean, it says I have thermographic. I just figure that would give me advantage, or rather forward on finding specifically the weapons.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll give that one to you. Sure.
Oh
Hey, Jay, you should play the
My
lotto today.
Holy
God.
Oh my god, that's beautiful!
If that is
That's the
if
first
that is
time.
not a fucking metaphor for the fucking tech today,
That
I don't know.
is-
Let's
Yeah.
use that as the signal to take our first break.
I just felt the sudden urge to shit myself in fear, so we're fine. We'll be back in 3 to 5.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Hey y'all. Oh, sorry. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for the patience earlier. With all the tech issues. Thanks so much everyone that comes out to all of our Neon Screams. If you guys haven't already, please go join us on Discord. If you guys are doing any fan art, join us on Discord. Please go follow the whole cast. Check out our other RPGs and RPG games that we run on our YouTube channel. Oh, sorry, the group is really loud in my ears right now. But please don't forget to go follow the players. Check out our lovely DM Wacksteven. He actually recently just I believe is he's out of a job, so he's going to be streaming for a lot more. And I'd super love it if you guys could tune into his streams. He runs an amazing campaign on Sundays called the Seventh Eon that he's put something like 100 hours of work into for 5e. And he actually did this logo that you guys are seeing on the stream right now. He actually just refurbished our logo. So please go follow Wacksteven. Go support the shit out of him. He's one of the best DMs I've played under. Please go show him some love. And if you guys have a Twitch Prime sub laying around, throw it to one of the 5 streamers on the cast, or one of the 4, one of the other 4 here. They all have sub buttons, affiliate or partnered. But thanks for tuning in. We'll be starting the show up in just a moment or two.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TableStory Neon Scream, part number 2 for the evening. Yes, I know what you're asking. Why is part 2 so late? Don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. It's fine.
The internet doesn't know. Time doesn't exist.
No
on
one
the internet.
knows.
No, nobody knows.
Time
It's
doesn't
fine.
exist on the internet.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We're doing great. We're doing great today.
Don't
Everyone's
say that.
happy.
Jay's doing a great job
Don't
today.
fucking jinx it, I swear to God.
Good luck.
Knowing my luck, Vio's gonna fucking get trapped in the elevator or something, and then I'm gonna have to go save her or some shit, and my fucking
Oh
condo's
god,
gonna
you're
set
gonna
on
have to
fire.
like climb down the elevator shaft.
No, fuck that. I would
And,
cut the
like,
wire.
drink
I would cut the wire. Let it
top
be
of
done.
The elevator.
Let it be
and,
done.
like,
Roll meat.
jump
Save
in.
me.
Roll meat, Vio.
Oh my god. Poor Vio's in the elevator like, you what?
Sorry, I rolled once in my meat check. Theo, you're done for.
So, Kit, you try to sort of scan everything, but you don't have like a good angle to really do that without kind of giving away your hand. You know what I mean? Just
Gotcha.
kind of being really obvious about sort of checking everybody. So you kind of stop yourself from doing it, I think.
Still recording, however. Is he... Does he look aggressive at all, or is he just...
I think maybe you just kind of see Elo's foot out of the
okay.
door.
Okay.
You know, he's kind of around the corner.
Gotcha. Okay. That's fine then.
Yeah.
We'll just wait.
And Angmar and Richard step outside.
Yeah. Open door.
There's like one of those kind of latches. You know, like a drawbridge latch or something.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
crazy.
There's probably I probably at least have one bar that I do have to lift up before everything else too.
Sure. So
Why
yeah,
not?
you guys step outside. Immediately the advertisements start to scan Richard. You're so used to seeing them all. You're seeing like ads for the CFL and, you know, huge game Lance versus CFL, like part 2 coming up. 8 p.m.
Richard,
Yeah.
here's the deal. That's a sensory block, isn't it? On Kit.
Probably. More than likely, yeah.
Now, from your knowledge, why do people put sensory blocks on people?
Well, it could be a number of things. A lot of the time it's so you don't well, from what I understand of you plus, you put a sensory block so that your brain doesn't freak out when you first wake up. You get overwhelmed with all the data when you're essentially a new body, but you have all of these memories. So you block things to kind of get it in pieces. There's a chance it'll come back over time. Could be another thing. It could be they're blocked because whoever did it doesn't want you to have certain information and wants to deter you away. And a third reason could be there was something broken and the brain doesn't know how to handle it, so it just fucks with it, but it's probably one of the first two.
I'm seeing that there are 2 different things happening here. 1 is a sensory block, and 2 is some form of specific censorship. Sensory block is a memory loss like you described, but the censorship, we were looking at the other names on the phone. There were 20 or so others. Kit couldn't even see them.
Right, well, that's what I meant. Like, the sensory block of it could be something that gets remembered over time. It's a slow feed of your normal information so the brain isn't overwhelmed. Or someone doesn't want Kit to know who those contacts are and remember them. It's one of those.
But they do want Kit to remember who me and Voss are.
I think Kit already does.
But Kit can see specifically me and Voss, and, well, we'd need to ask Kit again, but I would assume that the only reason that Kit knows us is because they were in Kit's phone. Kit called me asking if I knew them.
Yes. The other thing, there could be an issue with those contacts might have been after your job. And as a result, the brain can't comprehend any of it.
I see.
It sees it and goes, that's not a real thing. It's not real. I don't know. There's too many. It's a puzzle missing too many pieces. But I do believe that is Kit, and the U+ thing makes a lot of sense. The problem arises. What does U+ know?
U+ probably knows. I would assume, I have no concrete evidence, but I would assume that they know who Voss, Kit, obviously, and myself are.
Right, but then why haven't they had any action in the last month? They would have known right away.
What better way to tear a team apart than from the inside?
Possibly, but then why not do that earlier? Why not send a team and just fuck everything up in the first place?
Well,
there are too many gaps. I see what you're saying. Don't get
to
me
avoid
wrong.
detection.
Yes.
Wait for the original.
But then this is
person to
detection right
fire.
here. Kit dies and shows up magically. That's pretty damn... you were very suspicious right off the bat. You still are. I don't blame you for that. But that's kind of a instant like, oh, God, look at that. We would know. So, I'm not sure. I see what you're saying, but I don't know if that's the idea there. It could be a tracking mechanism. It could be a number of things.
Is there a way to have somebody look at Kit and decipher and understand if this is a sensory block or, as you said, a neurological issue with the time lapse, or what I'm most concerned about, something specifically done and added in to steer Kit in the direction of whoever. We need to know these things.
Yes, and the person would be me. That's Cyber, baby. It's Cyber.
Good. How soon can you make it happen?
Oh, sooner than later, I'm sure. Now, the problem would be if they've tampered with it, it could just make him brain dead if things fuck up. So there's high risk.
If they've fucked with it, then it's a higher risk to us to keep Kit alive.
Fair. But yes, I could look at it. And as I say that, like, my hand kind of opens up a little bit with some of my like cyber tools. Then I'd be a fun project.
Fun isn't the word I'd use to describe it, but call it what you will.
It's fun.
This needs to be done immediately. And in the meantime, any information regarding our identities, our whereabouts, and our involvement in anything, it really has to be kept to a minimum. We've probably already given too much away at this point.
Probably. And that's, I believe, your purview, is it not? Information.
Yes.
Talking. Figuring that sort of thing out, what's on the street, so to speak. I'm not the best at that.
I can figure out what's on the street, but this is something far beyond that. The contacts that I have with Uplink are an elusive and mythical group of people that I've only heard whispers of. You understand how big corporations are?
Right. I'm more saying, wouldn't it be in their best interest to not have you for a job that you were on with one of your, main competitors? Wouldn't it be bad for you to be in that system? So they would probably have it in their best interest to aid you to figure out what is known on your Plus's side. You're probably known.
Yes.
If everything you say is true, that's not in Uplink's interests.
This is true. I have a question for you in
Yes.
regards to machine-made man. What is their view of U+?
Oh, the trash. It's an abomination. Why would we want another meat sack? You get the one you have and you slowly remove it.
Oddly enough, based on their words, we agree on something. It's just the how. However, machine-made man may have the same interest.
True, but I'm
And-
not the one in the system. I can try, but
Fair.
it's not as much of a personal issue for them.
Well, first things first. Start with looking at Kit.
Yes.
If something is detected, great. We have a lead. And we'll go from there.
Right.
Anything else?
No, you're the one who brought me out here.
Let's get this taken care of.
Yes. Also, could I ask you not to bring threatening goons again into my apartment? This is now the second time you've done this. And I was pretty explicit on that last time.
I don't know what you're talking about. Elo's not.
Fuck
at
you.
all.
You're not an idiot. Unless you're admitting to being a fucking clod. That's
Elo's
one of your
just
main
being-
men. You bring him in there and have him wait.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Why?
Just-
What would be the purpose of that?
Same purpose as you having your dog,
Yeah, it's a home defense system.
and mine's mobile.
And he's defending my home?
No,
He's defending you?
now you're getting it.
Why isn't he out here?
Because there's more threats inside, and, well,
Threats
frankly,
to who?
See, now it would have been good to say because there's no threat out here.
I was about to fucking say that, Whack! God damn it!
Robbed! You just got
Fucking
robbed!
asshole!
You fucking robbed!
I was gonna say that!
Your dog is mine!
Hey,
What the
Goobers.
fuck?
Goobers, you just got fucking got, my dude.
I did, and it fucking hurts! Fuck, Whack! Alright, just pretend like I said that. Great.
I
It's
just
alright.
look
Do
at
you want Wack to roleplay as you for the rest of today's session? Like,
No,
Yeah,
he's,
go ahead.
Whack is Jen.
Oh,
I
shut
just
up,
look at
Jack.
you and be like, again. Why the hell wouldn't he be out here? Are you inside there to be protected? You're a fuckwit, Angmar. And I just go back inside.
And I follow in.
I'll look at the kit as I hear you like come inside. I would suggest seeing what your organization knows about you plus and what information they might have on you in that mission. And we'll
That's what I can do.
reconvene after we have our findings.
Kit, before I go,
Yes.
I am truly sorry that you're in a state of confusion right now. It's not your fault, and it's not something you asked for. But we're trying to be as careful as we can, so that everyone here, you and me, and each of our purposes that we serve, are held intact. You understand?
Okay.
Okay. Let me know if you find anything, and I'll let you know the same.
Yeah.
Come on, Elo, let's go.
He just kind of looks at you like he's got a bit of a frown on his face. Does like a little goose step out of the apartment. Not super noticeable, but you notice it.
Oh, yeah. As we're walking down the hallway, is one small unknown house in the middle of nowhere not enough for you in one night?
I'm just saying, I have a strong appetite.
You do. And if that strong appetite ever bites something of mine, I will rip its throat out. Just keep that in mind.
I understand, Whip.
Let's head back home. I've got questions to ask people that don't want to be asked.
And follows you back down the stairs. And you guys head out.
Good.
Yes.
I'd like to examine your cyberware. Specifically, your iPhone and any other potential devices. Now, there's heavy risk with it. And if something goes wrong, I don't know the consequences. But I'd like to examine it to see if it was okay. Easy enough. It might restore some of your memories if I succeed. If I fail, it could scramble your brain. I'd just like to be upfront with my procedures before I say them and do them.
Okay.
Great. Do you like painkillers? Or no? I never... People are always so weird about them.
What does Voss do?
Oh.
She usually doesn't do painkillers.
Okay.
But I usually slip her some in a tea before the procedures. Because she's an idiot. So, if you'd like some, it's more of a preventative thing. This shouldn't have any invasive procedures. But if something goes wrong, it'll at least make it cleaner. It's your choice.
We don't care.
Okay. This way at least you'll know what's going on cohesively. So, out here in my room. EMT!
It walks over, plops the last piece of glass in the
good.
disposal.
Only took you 2 hours today. That's a new record.
Does like the dog head tilt thing, except it's a fucking spider.
Yeah, that's good. All right, up onto the table. I'm going to plug in.
Oh, us?
Yes, you up on the table.
And jump up.
All right, so what we're going to do, Kit.
Okay.
You've got your iPhone, and you'll see. And I'm like looking in, and I just start like pressing onto his face. You'll see here, and I like pull like this part of the eye, like the eyelid back, and like pull my.
Oh my god! It's like welding goggles.
Fucking beautiful.
Fucking boss on the other room as all you hear. He's just cutting me apart or some shit.
Now
Like,
I'm going to take this miter saw right here. Don't.
I have a bandsaw, and I'm going to cut your head open. And look.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I've got my goggles, which conveniently, so they have light amplification and thermographic. And I just turn the thermo on so I can see a little better, and the light amplification so I can see where I'm looking, and you'll see like reflection, like full on reflection of what I'm doing, and like I'm pulling the eyelid back, and you'll see there you can actually see part of the implant. I'm gonna plug it to that.
Okay.
We're still recording, by the way.
Sure.
Like, yeah, we just haven't. Actually, curious. Is there a way to watch, like, kind of just like eyes roll back and just watch previous footage?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
You probably wouldn't even have to have like eyes roll back. It's just
Yeah, I'm just thinking of that, like that one Black Mirror episode where they just.
You might
know what
have
I
to
mean?
like. You might. There's
I
like
might
a
hate
blink.
that Black Mirror episode.
There's like a
Oh,
blink
God.
sequence probably that you just like blink like 5 times or something in rapid succession and it'll cue it up.
Okay. We're just gonna continuously watch and analyze and study, I think, every moment of Angmar and Elo walking in. And then just like hyper focus, just drown out Richard and just hyper focus the exact like last words that Angmar said and just try to find the lie, try to find the threat.
Sure.
Okay.
So with my handy dandy cyber arm, I pull out one of the cables and like, all right, this shouldn't hurt, but just be aware, and like just pull eyelid kind of back, plug in, and then like pull up HUD so that I can kind of see what I'm doing.
Sure.
So I'm
For us, I think the camera like sees this like close up macro lens of Richard like all up in the camera, like with the thing like going into her,
Like the
Yeah.
fucking weird alchemist behind the bottle in the shop or something.
Yeah. Gets in super close.
I love it.
yeah.
You
So
feel this like sandpaper sensation like on the back of your eyeball.
Ow.
and yeah, plug in there, and you'd probably hear like a bit of a whine after the sandpaper noise as I plug in. And I'm going to okay. What do I want to do with this? I'm trying to so what I want to do is see if, because I'm looking specifically for like the memory blanks and like any tampering of this piece of cyberware.
Okay.
So
So I think
yeah.
so I think what you're gonna have to do is an assess here.
Sure.
You're not doing a hack unless you have sort of the hacker moves.
Right,
So
I'm not trying to
this
break
is a
into the
surface-
software at all.
This is a surface kind of level.
I'm looking at like, yeah,
operation here.
seeing if anything is altered physically of what like standard iPhones would be.
Okay.
Because I know what a normal one would look like. I know how a normal one would function. I want to see if it's different at the very base level of that. So assess, you said?
Assess.
All right. I am using my cyber arm, which would mean I get a +1 forward for using that to alter, look at, mess with.
Sure.
And this would be edge, correct? Okay. Yes.
Yes.
And 1 forward. Ha! 7. Okay.
Okay. You gain 1 hold.
I'll take
and
it over a fail.
Yeah.
Okay. What do I notice despite an effort to conceal it?
Okay. What do you notice in spite of the effort to conceal it?
Context being, I know what they're supposed to do and look like. What do I find?
There has been some tampering over the optics in terms of, I'm trying to see what you're gonna notice from your position. I'm gonna say there's been some tampering with the optics. I think that there has obviously been some work done here. You don't know what, but something's been done to them. for sure.
And that's a physical optics part.
Yeah, like the whatever the cyber eyes like viewing. I don't think you can determine the specifics, but you know
Okay.
that they've been tampered with.
All right. Well,
This is not a standard rollout. for
right.
these.
Okay. So,
You've seen your fair share of cyber eyes,
yeah.
and something is different about these.
Okay. Now, I think I have potentially. It's fucking hard to see. I'm gonna pull on my playbook because I think I can mess with cyber stuff since that's one of my expertise. Let me
As a
double check.
tech, you have the expertise.
I have splicer mechanic.
Yep.
And I'm an expert in the construction, maintenance, and operation of
Vehicles and drones.
Yeah, cyberware. Yeah, expert in cybernetics and biomodification.
You started with one extra piece of cyberware.
Yeah. And I'm a customizer, so I can identify and examine new or complicated technology related to your area of expertise. So in this
You took
case, cyberware.
customizer?
Customizer. It's a basic move, or it's a standard move of a tech under moves. Customizer. You can identify and examine new or complicated technology related to your area of expertise. Cyberware.
Mhm.
Splicer specifically. When you try to modify a piece of tech, tell the MC what you want to do and discuss the tag's requirements to do that parts. So I'd like to fix this, or at least undo the tampering.
Okay.
And how I'd like to do that, which you can then tell me what that would take or whatnot, while I'm jacked in using my cyber arm, because I'm jacked in with that and it's got tools for modification specifically. A few little tendril probes would come out and also go back into that eye and start welding and altering and messing with. Which would probably, because it's a cyber eye.
So I actually have to give you some requirements.
Okay, that's fine. That's what I would like to be trying to do. So you can tell me what the requirements are to make that happen.
So, let's start with time.
Okay.
Probably not that much time.
Sure.
I'm going to say this is maybe an hour.
Okay.
Tools, I'm going to say you have. The parts, I think you don't have.
Okay.
Without the help of a hacker, you're not sure that you can modify this. This apparently is a software related issue.
Okay, so that's what I'd figure out. All right, good to know. Okay, I'll take that. So then with that, I'd probably the tendrils would come out, they'd go in, I'd start trying to do the physical modification and soldering to fix stuff. And I probably I fix some pieces and then realize, shit, I can't fix this entirely. I need software problems too. Now I've got the tech stuff done, but I need a hacker now.
Yeah.
And at that point, fuck, all right. And then the pieces slide out, and then I have it unplug and. All right. I know the problem now. I got some of it done, but it's not enough. It's definitely been tampered with. Sorry for any discomfort.
Okay. What do
But
we
I
do?
can't.
What do we do?
We need a hacker. Some of your software is broken. Maybe not broken. Tampered with. It's not normal.
Can I? Whack. Would it work if I declared a contact that was a hacker and just clicked a random number in my address book.
You can't declare contact.
Yeah,
It's not
I know we're not on the Could you
Declare contact.
Oh,
Hello.
Oh, it's John. Hello, John. Well, what do we do then? Do we find a hacker? Do we know one?
We'll need to eventually.
You've also got you guys also have credit problems right now.
Yep.
To think about. Kit,
Yeah.
you're still at your old credit score, as is everyone else.
There's the issue of getting the hacker. There's the issue of paying the hacker. But I do have one other idea. Your cyber eyes, aside from basic sight, how necessary is the rest of that to you at this very moment?
Oh.
We don't know.
You don't know. Because I can, at the very least, turn everything except sight off. And that way, at least you wouldn't be transmitting anything, maybe. You might lose the functionality of everything else until we get the hacker and such.
Okay.
But I could probably do that. You're okay with that? All right. Whack, that's the other thing I would like to try to do as a customizer, is essentially just basically wire. Boop,
Yeah.
To make,
It's a
fucking
basic
wire
hard.
hanging out of my eye now.
So
It's like, oops, that's a retina. Sorry.
whoopsie. Well, you're right.
Oh,
eye
sorry,
doesn't work
Simon.
anymore. So yeah. So then I would just like pull goggles back on, slide back in, jack in, tendrils come
It's
back
like
in.
it's like a vasecta eye.
Yeah, and like if you're probably
No
if
more
you were
sight
watching
babies from you.
if you were watching the footage of Angmar as you were watching that, all of a sudden just and then you'd only see normally again, just normal sight, no enhancements. I've effectively turned off your cyber eyes.
Yikes. That sucks.
Your mini HUD just kind of.
So here, and I just like dig through my pile and just hand you like a basic phone. Like
So you can add the tag off
Yeah.
cyber eyes.
I'll just add it to the.
They're still there. They're just.
they're off. Yeah,
Just
I can
off.
turn it back on, no
Yeah.
problem.
It's just off, yeah.
It's just off.
You need access to Kit's eyes, and you know you got to sort of perform the same kind of task.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
5-10 minutes to turn it
Turn
back
your
on.
eyes
sort of
off,
thing.
guys. You're just fucking turn them off like that. Just pull a wire.
Yeah.
I mean,
There
it's
you
with-
go.
Soldering involved.
That-
Richard,
Yes.
Only in July.
what do we do?
You don't remember that at all. You don't remember previous jobs before the last one. Whether that was a day or a month, that doesn't matter. You don't remember anything.
We
Try to let you help remember on your own before I fuck with things.
just remember killing
That was part of it.
and that he really likes it.
Who? Okay. You are particularly skilled at getting in and out of places.
Oh,
Like getting in undetected, leaving undetected. At least I thought you were. Maybe the last time that didn't work. But that's what you self-describe as infiltrator, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right.
we don't kill?
Well, you kill sometimes too, but it's kind of one of those. You try to not if you don't have to, because that usually means you didn't succeed at getting in undetected.
Okay.
I mean,
No more
you're
killing.
right. If you don't want to, you can. It's just more of a... Seems more like a last resort, yeah?
We don't like violence.
Oh, okay. It's all the same to me. If you don't want to kill people, don't. That's fine.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll leave that eye off until we can figure it out for the moment. But yeah, your HUD's probably gonna not work. Your recording, I think I saw thermal in there. That's not gonna work either. You'll be... Well, the world will probably look a little less pretty than it did before. No more AR and that shit.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you want, and just... is that even gear? Just like a really standard, basic, like, crap phone?
Yeah.
I'm asking you, Wack. Would I have like a crap phone on hand?
I think probably not.
Okay.
I think you've just got your basic stuff. That could be a piece of gear.
Okay. Well,
I don't think so.
I could give. No, I'm not going to give him my phone. Because I have the iPhone, but I also have my physical. I'm not going to give him my physical. If we need to, it push comes to shove, I can give you my phone. But I'm going to hold on to that for now. But if you need to make calls or something, you can borrow it or something.
We don't know anyone to call.
Yeah, well, that makes that easy then. Cool. Okay, well, hopefully that old contact of yours doesn't try to call you, because he's not going to get a hold of you. Maybe he'll think you're dead. That might be handy, actually, since there is a body found there. What if I could add things to your face, make you look like it's recognizable? How do you feel about scarring? I'll think about it later. Don't worry about it. I'll brainstorm. We can't have you going out looking like you if they think you're dead.
Okay.
Maybe disguise. You can disguise yourself, right? That's one of your jumps. Maybe make a disguise. I don't know.
Just pull up our hood
Sure. Good for now, I suppose.
and wrap a light scarf.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna call Angmar.
Totally like a rag that you got.
Yeah, you grab my kitchen towel.
Light
It's got like
scarf.
flowers and things on it.
Or
But
the
they're
rag
gears.
that you were using.
They're gears, yeah.
Yeah.
They're little
gear
metal
flowers.
roses.
Metal rose gears.
Yep.
Yeah, you can use that, I guess. I'm gonna call Angmar. Oh, he's a shithead, just letting you know. I wouldn't trust him as far as you can throw him.
We were
But-
afraid that we would have to hurt him.
Oh, I wouldn't be afraid of that, but he's also... He's useful. He is useful, I'll give him that, but
Okay.
I don't like him, but he's useful. I've worked with plenty of people who I don't like. It's doable.
Literally everyone.
Everyone. Boss is alright.
This should be okay.
And you seem... Is she okay? No, God, she's fucked up, but she'll be fine soon enough.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna give Angmar a call in a moment. Go to sleep or have kale paste or some water or whatever you need. We've still got several hours before morning.
Okay.
Great, I'll be here.
Should we go? Out?
If you want, you can sit here if you like. I don't care.
We'll just
Do whatever
sit
you
and watch.
All right.
Or
Wack, do I get any
like-
experience for doing cyber stuff specifically due to proselytizing?
Let's take a look. Seems like a
Let's-
reacher.
Whack.
It might be,
fucking
but I'll
rob,
ask
man.
anyway.
Can I rob
Sure.
Richard of all of his shit?
And just like glue it to my body because I don't know cyber. Like,
Yeah, it's when you persuade others to act according to your beliefs, which, yeah, it's kind of a reach. I'm messing with his cyberware and could have killed him, potentially.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, that's fair. I'll ask because I can.
Didn't sound like you had to do much convincing. Okay.
Yeah, well, I know.
Fucking
Um,
blank slate, man.
Yup.
All right, so I will give Angmar a call.
Okay.
How long has it been?
Okay.
20
An
minutes.
hour? Well, because
Oh,
it took an hour for
yeah,
tampering.
You said it would take an hour.
Yeah,
So-
maybe an hour and a half. We'll say an
Hour and a half, yeah. And once I after plugging it and turning it off, that was after I understood it. I could do it faster, but the initial everything, sure, it's like an hour and a half, yeah. Which you'd probably be just getting home because it was like an hour away, right?
It was across town.
Hold on, I thought we all lived in Portobello. Real quick, I thought we.
Well,
We
but I thought he was farther away from our apartment.
Yeah, he went on a killing spree.
No.
But his place is not. Everybody lives in Portobello.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So he'd maybe be home for like an hour then.
Yeah,
Yep.
he probably would have been home for about an hour at least.
Okay. If you would have made calls right when you get home, you can do that now then. Otherwise, I'll be there. Okay. So yeah, you get a call from me.
Hello.
Hey, Angmar. Found some interesting things.
Good.
I'm a fast worker. It's cyber, so it's fun. Anyway,
Another t-shirt. What are you doing, Dan? We can only make so many t-shirts.
It's
Listen!
cyber, so it's fun. Love that.
So his iPhone, specifically with his cyber eyes, they were most definitely tampered with.
We're talking non-standard build, correct?
Oh, yes. Well, I would say standard build. That's been tampered with. To
Could
what
you tell if it
extent?
was tampered with during the implanting, or if it was tampered with afterwards?
Well, it's all the same for a clone, really. It would have been tampered with when put in.
Fair enough.
But I don't know who did it. I'd assume plus. A pretty good assumption.
Hmm.
And I can't undo it completely without the help of a hacker. It was partial tech-based, which I messed with that, and partial software-based. However, I have turned it off.
You can do that.
Of course I can. And did.
That's it.
It's off. He sees he's fine, but they have no HUD or anything. Which they'll make do. But it's off. So, if it could transmit, it's not going to transmit anything.
Well, that was... I mean, to play the devil's advocate here, that was just the eyes, was it not? Did you check to see if there was any other sensory elements?
Well, that was the thing that was causing the blocks. I definitely was able to confirm that. So, the blocks themselves, they don't have any neural interface stuff like I do.
Do a quick test. Have them pull up, or ask them of something that was blocked before and show it to them.
That's a good idea. But just wanted to inform you of that. I'll do some more tests and see what goes on.
And keep in mind of any other transmitting and recording devices throughout the body, if there is any that are possible. We need to make sure, because now we are currently in the territory of somebody is absolutely after us.
Yes, indeed. Or at least after what Kit knows. I'll do some more tests, keep you informed, and we'll see. We'll
Yes,
see
we will.
what's going on.
I'll let you know if I find anything on my end about U+. Other than that, I have nothing else to report.
Wonderful. Talk to you later.
Goodbye, Richard.
Oh, fuck. After hanging up, I text Angmar back. What was one of the names of the contacts you saw on Kit's phone?
Fine.
Okay. So I think that you saw, you saw a name, Ana Luisa. That's the name that just kind of springs to your head.
Okay, I texted to him.
Okay. I hold up my phone to Kit. Do you know what this name is? Do you see it? Can you read it?
So when you look at the name, you see Ana Luisa.
Anna Luisa?
All right, I turned off the fucking thing. I text back. Kit can see it. Good. Jog any memories?
Can I remember anything?
Give me an act under pressure, please, Kit.
Okay. Yeah, it was there was my hesitation there, because like I feel like you did something for the eyes, not the brain, right? Or is that, I don't know.
Well, unless there was a dampener or something.
6, 8.
An 8. Okay. Act under pressure.
This is like the hard bargain one?
You
No.
stumble, hesitate, or flinch. The MC will offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice.
I
Okay.
hate this fucking roll.
Fuck, this is the worst
So-
fucking roll in this entire
I know,
game.
right? It's like, unless you get a 10 plus, it's like, fuck you.
There's no fucking point, man. God damn it.
So, Kit, immediately upon saying the name out loud,
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
you start to sort of convulse. You feel like the muscles in like the back of your neck kind of like tense up, and you sort of shudder a bit. You if you push through the pain, you can kind of start to see a scene start to unfold beyond your eyes. Do you want to do that?
No.
Okay. So you think you start to see something like in your memory, and then you consciously make the choice to stop. You think about something else. And I think you've got your cat, and you just kind of start to squeeze it, and you start maybe like talking to your cat or something.
Yeah, there's
You're all right.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's more tampering than I thought originally. All right, that at least answers some questions. All right, I'm gonna go check on Voss, see if she's alive. She should be. We'll run some more memory games later. Clearly, with some of the issues you're having, I'll need to do some more scans and things, but we're making progress. This is good. This is good. This is a good project.
Okay. And you go off to the bedroom. You see Voss kind of half on the bed, half off the bed. I think like she's probably on her stomach with her right arm just kind of hanging off the edge of the bed. And you see like all these weapons spilled out like on the floor. Just like, I think probably like bullshit weapons like kitchen knives and stuff like that. And, you know, there's probably like a shiv of some kind. And you're like, fuck, that's where my toothbrush went.
One of them is literally like a fork that she sharpened the edges and bent the two middle prongs down. Like,
yes.
Yep. Richard doesn't mess with any of the weapons, but he does kind of like shove her back into bed.
Yeah, she's like a wet noodle right now. She just flops all over the place.
That's like Pip every day. It's,
yeah, yeah, literally like.
It's literally how it feels to wake her up in the morning.
All right. She can sleep a few more hours. Then. I'm gonna try to get her. I just mumble to myself as I go back to my room and like try to get a couple more hours of sleep since it's still like what 4 or 5 in the morning.
Not even. I think it's like 4 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah. I slept like an hour and a half, and then worked a little bit. So
yeah. Okay. And that'll be a good place for us to take our last break of the evening.
Okay.
We'll be right back in just a little bit, everybody. Stay tuned for more Neon Scream. Back in about 5 minutes.
Back in 1 year. Goodbye. We'll actually be back in 5 minutes, in case anyone's too fucking gullible for that.
Hello. Welcome back, everyone, to Neon Scream. Welcome back.
Thank
The
you,
final hour.
Father.
The final hour. Ever?
Ever.
Question mark?
The campaign is over after this unless you give Whack $10,000 over
$10,000 ducks.
TV/Wacksteven. I'm even going to put it on the overlay.
$1,000
Oh my god.
for
I am
10,000
firing Brad Wodo unless Wacksteven gets $10,000. There we go.
Can't you just say you're firing Whack?
No.
If you don't,
Oh, that's just Brad.
I don't understand why.
It's Brad.
It has
Like, what if
impact.
there are people who are like, yeah, fuck
it
that
has
guy.
way more impact, man.
It has way more impact. I mean, you know, Brad's PewDiePie's video editor. You know, it's just he's got the street cred, so we need to use his name.
Yeah, he's got the cred. We don't.
Well, no,
Yeah,
it's
we
I don't
don't.
want to punish Whack for not, you know.
Yeah.
I want to punish Brad.
We want to punish Brad for existing.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do.
That's how it works,
Welcome
right?
back, everybody. Welcome back. So, yeah, you check on Voss. You guys get some sleep. Morning rolls around. What's everybody doing?
Complaining bitterly.
We are fucking double fisting some kale paste right now.
Yeah, Voss, you know, I think maybe you're not the first to awake. This was a rough night
Very
for you, but I think, you know, we can say that everyone's kind of woken up and stuff.
Yeah, you would have woken up with a plastic cup of water on your bedside.
Okay. So I will have made the effort actually to drink the water and put the plastic cup down very, very safely.
Our little girl is growing up.
Alright,
I would-
fine, then I'm gonna throw it at the nearest fucking
What she didn't say is she puts it there and then fucking shoots a hole through it. Or
Yeah.
there's a grenade in the
With the
cup
fork.
and she throws that.
No shots in my apartment unless it's out on the balcony. No shots in my apartment unless it's out on the balcony.
That's her saying that to herself as she looks at the cup.
Don't fuck up the cup. Don't.
I think she's awake.
Yeah, I think so. I hear swearing. The painkillers, it'll kick in after the water.
Oh. Okay.
Fucking drugging me all the time. What is this? In my own home, you drug me.
It would have been like Advil or the equivalent. It would like not a mind altering
What you
one.
don't know is we put fucking heroin in you while you were sleeping.
Yeah, that one I had no control.
Oh my god, you're turning into Simon! Fuck!
No, I'm turning her into Simon.
But yeah. Yeah, hey
I
Vossi.
don't want to be a journalist.
Yeah, the journalist part's what you're worried about, not the heroin. The super heroin.
Oh god.
That's right, it was super heroin. I love that we called it super heroin.
I have a confession, Mother. You like heroin? No. I'm a journalist.
My son! You are not my son!
You're not my son! No son of mine will be a journalist.
Would I have rather you been a prostitute?
That's Simon's tragic.
I make good
backstory.
money! Journalists make nothing!
Anyways, so we'd probably. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. I just...
Yeah, the Advil Plus should kick in soon.
Oh, did I?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I probably needed one, huh?
Yeah.
Is Angmar still here?
No, God no.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
probably
no,
for
he
the
fucked
best.
right off.
And I'm gonna hold my
Totally
fork.
not Advil plus, by the way. It's Pharma U plus.
Oh my.
I would probably call it that just because.
He hates
I
farming you.
Yeah. Like it's an old brand. It's like calling it a Band-Aid. where it's not actually Band-Aid. It's
I forget what the
adhesive
word is
medical
for
strip.
that. It's like when you use Kleenex for tissue.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a specific word that I don't remember in chat. Tell us. But yeah, I call them Advil plus pluses specifically because I'm pedantic.
No.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. It's been said.
Should
Are
We-
you alright?
should we go back
Back where?
Back
where
where?
we were cloned?
Oh God, no! They're probably trying to look. They're trying to. Oh, by the way, Voss, I turned off his cyber eyes.
Oh,
It's cyber eyes. They're cyber eyes. I'm sorry. I don't always say the right thing.
What?
It takes a bit. Regardless,
regardless.
I
How-
turned
how-
off their eyes. So
Yeah,
if
how are you feeling? How are your eyes? Are you okay?
We missed the Zoom.
oh yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, they were tampered with at permanent creation, so
Gotcha.
they're off now. And
Yeah. It means nobody can track you. That's good.
well,
Yeah.
that I haven't figured out yet. I wouldn't say that. It just
Okay,
can't
well-
transmit visual data.
Oh, cool. So they can't see what you can see anymore. That's good news.
Yeah, that is good news.
Hmm.
And also, Kit's able to see things that were blocked before, but apparently
Oh.
you go all epileptic when you think about it. So don't think about it too hard right now.
Okay.
That's like
Well,
saying
Kit-
don't think about elephants on a bicycle. It doesn't
Kit-
really work. I realize that now.
It's okay. It's gonna be all right.
Elephants couldn't ride a bicycle
There you go.
No.
logistically.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. I've thought
Is
about
there
it a
any
lot.
way logistically that they could have a think about that for a minute?
No, it still wouldn't work.
No,
The
not you.
device-
Not you. Have a think about it for a minute. I need you to.
They weigh too much.
Yeah. That's what I thought. You'd have to design a
But what
bike
if
that
you-
could probably.
Yeah, no, I.
It would be impossible.
Right
You
then,
could.
you,
Well,
you receive a
gonna pick up
text,
the cup.
Richard.
We don't.
I receive a text.
You
Elephants.
Okay.
receive a text from me, and all I say is, "What about Miguel?"
Oh yeah. Sorry. I don't remember. I don't think we got a name. So it had the visual tampering. Voss did have some memory issues. I just show. Kid, fair warning. If you notice your brain's going crazy, think about elephants and bicycles. Okay. Just make that very
We haven't
clear.
stopped.
Great. Perfect.
Don't stop yet.
Okay.
The name Miguel, as I show the name, does that jog your memory at all?
No.
No,
No,
probably because you would have met them after the month. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense, yeah.
that makes sense.
And I just text back, nope, in the blank between the months.
I just respond with, "Then the job's a loss."
It was a text back. It was already a loss. Fucking kid, I'm gonna do some more scans to make sure there isn't any other tech on you.
Is there anything that we need for Kit to feel better?
Not tempered with memories.
No, I mean, you can do the fiddly bits, but is there anything else we can do to?
Is there someone better than you, Richard?
No.
Is there somebody of a different occupation who may be able to help Richard?
Yeah, well, there's
He
to
said we
fix the.
Needed a
Hmm.
hacker.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
but that costs money, which we don't have.
It might not cost money.
Just fucking. Yes, it will.
Nah, it might not. I mean,
Remember the last time you tried to get a boy to do a hacker job and it didn't work? I remember that.
Sure. Yeah.
Regardless, it's
Look,
not the
I
main
can-
concern
maybe-
right now.
Maybe I can give up one of my weapons and then he'll do it. Maybe we can trade and not pay.
Maybe.
It's worth a try. If you need a hacker, it's worth a try.
We don't need it right now.
Huh?
Nothing.
No, what did you say, Swippy?
We can trade our guns.
No. No, you keep those. That's okay. I have lots. You don't have that many.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. You keep hold of the ones that you have. They're good. I remember. Maybe.
Anyway. Kit, if you don't mind, I'm going to take a look at you. A little more in depth, not plug in this time. Just look and see if there's been any other devices.
Okay.
Can I, while you guys are doing that, can I walk off and go send a text?
I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, I mean, you could send a text where you are. I mean, you know.
No, I'm gonna quite purposefully walk away from where they are, and go and send a text. I'm gonna text Angmar. With the word "our" in capitals, mess. Do you have access to a hacker? No funds. I'm going to send a follow-up text that reads, otherwise, I have to get a kid involved. Dangerous.
I reply with, no promises, but I'll see what I can do. Wait until I tell you that my side has failed before acting on yours. Fair?
I sent a message back that says fair.
That's it.
So, like, when you'd like walked away, I would have asked, Kit, can you remove all your clothing? I need to have a good look at you.
Okay. I'll just strip down.
Yeah. So that probably since it was a quick take, you probably would have turned around and seen Kit just completely naked, with now Richard with EMT scanning. Actually, let's see, what does EMT have analysis? Yeah, analysis software. So not medical, just analysis specifically. And I would be using my thermographic to try to see for any implanted cyberware.
Okay, sure.
Just
give me
any and all.
Sure, give me an assess,
Okay.
and you can add a +1 forward.
Lovely.
Nice.
My edge is shit.
Boss!
Ha! That's a 6.
Man, our rolls today are fucked.
I know.
We should have just fucking canceled the episode.
God, right?
Fuck these rolls.
Okay.
I'll ask real
So-
quick before you say that, and you can completely deny me. Is Kit assisting me?
I don't think so. No, I mean,
Okay.
they're just aiming.
We did get naked.
To make it a little easier to see, maybe.
Hold on.
I
Are
know.
you implying that getting naked is assisting
Like an assist roll for links?
a roll for links here?
You're
what
absolutely. You know that's what I'm implying.
I just had to take a second to let that marinate.
I mean,
I wanted you to marinate on that.
he was like, "Hey, assist
I had-
me by taking off your clothes," and we were like, "Okay."
Okay.
Listen, Robert Downey Jr. Survive. Okay. We're just trying to survive.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Wack. Please continue.
So, Kit is in perfect health. Very, very healthy. Good heartbeat. EKG's looking good. No kinds of weird diseases or anything going on. Perfect health. The only thing that you notice is the scar on the leg. Otherwise, Kit has no like marks or anything. Nothing looks out of the ordinary.
Okay. All right. You can reclothe now. It doesn't look like anything's been added to you. If they did it, they did a damn good job concealing it, but I can't see anything. Which is good. It's good to know, at least, that it's either very hidden and I probably don't have the expertise to screw with it, or it's not there at all.
Hey, so any brain bombs? Any
Oh, no brain bombs, thankfully.
I think
No.
with that said, why don't we switch to Angmar?
Was that a fart or like a verbal mouth thing?
Oh, you telling me?
Vent fart.
All I heard was
Yes,
like
I
from your mouth. That's how Angmar laughs.
Somebody tells a really funny joke.
And then just Angmar to himself. It's a good joke.
Laughs at Angmar.
Laughs in Angmar.
No, that would be that noise, but then it would be whistling in there as well. I can't do it right now. Fuck.
is it the same as mine, but instead of the you get whistles?
Just.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
His voice
I'll shut up now. I'm
box is
sorry.
Short-circuiting. All I can say is you never want to see him do that without his mask on.
Uh-huh.
All right. So I'm now in my room office area. And I'm sitting at my desk and I'm worried, but I'm very unsure about what's about to happen because I have to propose something that I've never done before. I've always been a tool of my superiors.
Always been a tool.
Always been a tool. Biggest, best tool that there ever was. So I want to call and see if I can get a meeting with Angelo.
Okay. I think you'll get a correspondence, a very generic correspondence through the usual channels. Something along the lines of a non-confirmation. You'll get something that'll be a sort of we'll see.
And this is somebody I'm talking to, or this is like an automated response?
No, you have to go through a few channels to get like proper communication with somebody in the higher ups and downlink.
Yeah. Fuck. I want to tell them whoever I've gotten that response to or from, because I wouldn't know, but I just want to add in there. It's an opportunity to do damage to our competition, but it is time sensitive. If you transfer that information, what happens is what happens. And I will respect it, no matter the cost.
Please roll hit the street plus your style.
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
Somebody say it. Somebody say it.
break a leg.
Nope. Nice try. I'm
5
gonna
and
fail.
1.
Nope.
Boss.
All
That's
right.
the thing you're supposed to say.
No, boss is the
Boss!
jinx. Boss is the good luck.
Ah, Buzz!
A 9.
9.
I was like, most
Yeah, but
defeated
that's because
boss.
we said
Two.
all of them.
Choose 2 from the list below. Your request is going to cost you extra. Your request is going to take some time to put together. Your request is going to attract unwanted attention, complications, or consequences. Your contact needs you to help them out with something. If you turn them down, take -1 ongoing to this move till you make it right. I.e., your rep is damaged.
Yeah. That's not okay. Fuck. So if I do, my request is going to take some time to put together. What does that mean?
You don't know.
Well, but I mean, like, is this in response to getting the meeting, or is this in response to the results of the conversation of the meeting?
Could be either. You don't know.
Okay,
Could be both.
fair enough. Fuck me. All right, well, it's going to take some time to put this together. My contact needs you to help him out for something. Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck. That's bad. Gotta do it though. High risk, high reward.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So you've kind of put the feelers out there. Voss,
Hmm.
you were having a conversation there with Pip not with Pip, with Kit and Richard. 3-letter names, man. Come on.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, so sorry there, buddy.
What were we fucking talking about?
I'd just been like, you got nothing I can see. If it's there, it's
Oh, yeah.
super crazy hidden, but probably I can't tell.
Okay.
And that, like, hey, go ahead and get clothed. And you had
Yeah.
mentioned about the hacker and your.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she stepped out to
Yeah.
talk to Angmar. Yeah.
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 So I have feelers out for a hacker, but we'll wait on that. I think if that's we've got no money. This isn't a
Yeah, I'm
Well,
painfully aware of that.
Kit. How are you feeling?
okay.
They're very healthy. Physically, very, very healthy.
You've always been a fighter, huh? You're doing great.
No, I mean, like, their body's perfect. Like, physically.
Stop
I mean, it's
ruining
brand new.
the fact that I said a nice thing.
I'm not.
Thank you.
I am too. I'm saying it's a perfect
Okay.
body.
Yeah, no, I know, but
It takes cybernetics very well.
all right. Look, Kit. Do you remember what it is that you do?
Richard told me we get into places.
Mm-hmm. And back out again, right? You're good at scouting places, looking for things, being observant, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So you already know how to undo all the bolts on the door, yeah? Yeah. See? That's what you're good at. Did you want to stay with us for a bit? Do some jobs, get some creds behind you? You're good at what you do.
Okay. We don't want to get you 3 hurt.
No, you won't. You won't. You do a great job. You always do a great job. And you always make the right choice. The mission that you don't remember, the one that we did, you had to make a really hard choice. And you made the right choice. You always do. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I don't know where we're gonna find a job from, but... How much money do you have? Money? Okay. Same as me.
We're like looking at Richard expectantly.
Oh, yeah, I don't care if you stay here.
No, he's fine.
Sorry, I was thinking about the elephant and the bicycle again.
Have you worked out how to sort of super reinforce the bicycle yet?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I was thinking, like, it's gonna need pretty heavy gearing.
Of course it is.
Structural, some pretty hard struts.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we've got some of the plastios now. It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
damn
uh-huh.
strong.
Yeah. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. We need
What?
a job, I guess.
It's the other job over, bro.
Can we talk
I'm
to Voss
worried.
alone?
Yeah, I don't care.
Of
I've
course.
got stuff to do anyway. Just
Oh.
like turns and walks into his room. Just
Yeah.
like, and then just door clicks after both drones skitter in behind him.
Oh.
We don't like violence. But
Sure. Okay.
we know someone who does.
Uh-huh.
We're just gonna look over at the gun.
What is... Right, okay. Yeah, you have one of those. You know how to use it. You don't have to use it. The idea is you use it only if you have to, do you remember?
Can we go out for a bit?
Sure. Do you want to tell me why? Or are we just gonna go?
We need to kill someone.
I know what that means, right? I've
No.
spent enough time... No, I
No,
don't?
I don't think you would.
Okay. Okay. But you just said you don't... Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's
Doesn't
go.
Voss like totally get it? She's like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, this is Ross kind of clicking into that kind of, oh yeah, I get that. Yeah, let me pack up. Do you want me to bring Mist? I'll pack up Mist.
What's that?
Oh, so Mist is the same as an old rifle I used to have. She's so beautiful. She's this. Let me show you. Wait. I'm gonna like scamper out and grab from under the bed this big case, and I'm gonna throw it open and start like quickly bolting all these pieces together. I should have a.
While she does that, I'm gonna open Richard's door. We're going to the store. And close it. Okay.
Can you pick me up a chug and chew on your way back?
Okay.
No!
Thank you.
So yeah, like excitedly, I'm gonna kind of bound up to Kit and sort of like hold the Tekanate up and be like, so this is Mist. She's not red Mist anymore because she's a kind of orange color. They put a kind of orange color on the new ones, and it's a bit off-putting because like I prefer them in red. But this is Mist, and she shoots like fucking like three. Sorry, she shoots like 3 blocks, and she can be really loud, and oh, she's just wonderful. And you just nestle her into your shoulder, and she just kind of sits and she hums.
I feel like
Oh.
we're just like they're walking out the door and Voss is just like trailing off and like closes the door behind her like as you guys are walking out.
Yeah.
And where are you going?
We will totally let her guide us if she takes the lead.
Okay, what kind of gun do you have?
This.
Let me just hold it out.
What is it?
It's a sniper rifle. I linked it in
Oh!
the chat.
Great.
We
Okay.
have one
So,
too.
yeah, perfect. So, you want to go climb a billboard?
Okay.
Like, you want to go climb an ad board? Ad boards are great. Like, you can see for miles, and you can shoot cars out, and you can shoot people out, and it's great. You want to go cause a traffic jam? Yeah, you do! And I'm gonna grab hold of Kit and like start to race towards so outside of the apartment block there's a particularly there's just a one of the billboards that you have to climb, you know, like the one I fell off, right?
Sure, this is the equivalent of Voss's like putting green or like a driving. You know how people like set up those little putting greens on their balcony and they just whack golf balls like into traffic and shit.
Okay, so this one, like you can see a couple of roads from it, you can see a couple of buildings from it, but the idea is I'm gonna like get Kit up this ladder, up on top of this onto this billboard.
Okay, you guys climb up the billboard.
Okay.
You can see it's an ad for, I think it's an ad for Elena, and it's very graphic. It's going through like all these different. You see Elena just kind of switching like the body structure and the facial structure and stuff. It's like it shows as many features as possible. I think that the sort of stigma around sex is just completely gone. Like they just don't give a fuck anymore.
Is this that like
So,
giant billboard from like Blade Runner 2040? Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I'm fucking thinking. Is she's walking up to him and everything? Yeah.
oh, but this is, I think, like way more porno
Oh,
than
okay.
like, classy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like showing off features.
Oh.
So the second we get up there, I'm gonna spit on it.
Just kind of like
We'll do it.
sails like through the hollow ad, like just,
We'll do it too.
Yeah. That's a good habit. Anytime you see one of these, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, what do you want to do? You want to shoot up some cars? We can start a big like a traffic jam, right? You know how many people die in those?
We need to find the right one.
The right one?
Are there any tall buildings around Whack?
it's all tall buildings.
Yeah, it's just
around.
okay. Can we start looking around for a couple in their home doing something menial? Just cooking breakfast with each other.
Yeah, I think you can just kind of do that.
Okay. Yeah, we're probably... Look,
Uh-huh. Yeah, I can see.
he wants this one.
Which one? The two of them?
The right.
Okay. You gonna take it? Okay. Then set up your rifle. Show me you can do it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll set it up. Probably another... Actually, no. Yeah, no, we'll just set it up. And...
So are you getting paid, or is this
No. We...
Kid, who's he?
We... And I'm gonna take the shot.
Okay, mix it up.
Oh, what? I don't know if I want bus.
Come on. Can I want to say that I'm helping, but you don't fucking...
Oh, wait, no, that's good. Well, it's 8.
No, that's good. That's 8.
So I think you are helping.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
this is you are. I'm not giving you a choice
Yeah. All right.
because you're definitely a part of this. But let's see. On a 10, interesting. Are you helping or hindering?
I am helping.
Okay, so this is a 9. And on a mix it up, on a 9, choose 2. You make too much noise, advance the relevant mission clock. You take harm as established by the fiction. An ally takes harm as established by the fiction. Something of value breaks.
I mean, you know one of those. Come on now.
Yeah, I'll take harm. I think an ally takes harm.
You the best.
Okay.
I'm gonna fall off this and die.
Oh fuck!
So,
I was just hoping like a shell casing would like hit you in your already scarred fucking eye.
so I think what happens here
I'm gonna
is
fall off this thing and die.
Big boss from
This
Metal
is-
Gear, but a 50 cal shell out of your eye. Sorry, Wack. Sorry.
so I think what happens here is you're kind of using part of the billboard space to take the shot, and you're not necessarily aware of how it works, but there's some kind of feedback that happens when it happens. And I think that Voss probably has a hand on your shoulder or something, and you just get like a fucking zap from this billboard. Like you get like a straight up shock, just like scorching through your gun and your hands. And Voss, you just have your hand on Kit's shoulder, and you just feel the shock like travel up, and you get zapped pretty good, knocking you, I think, both prone, and you're gonna take 2 harm.
So I have 2 armor. So
The gun shoots.
Oh,
You can't hear the scream, but you probably saw it before you felt the shock. And we need harm rolls. Voss on the harm roll. That's the good one, I think, right?
yeah. That's you're supposed to roll low. Oh,
That's a
God.
spicy one.
Oh,
That's a
That's-
bus roll, baby.
That's a
but
not
the
so
opposite.
good roll. That's
Can we
that's
help
a-
with
What?
each other's here or no?
why are you
No,
like
okay.
this? No, I rolled a 4. Like,
Oh.
Yeah, I was just curious if we could help to reduce each other's because I.
Oh.
why do I help if that's what you're rolling? Jesus
on a
Christ!
10 plus. You're out of action, unconscious, trapped, incoherent, or panicked.
Just
You
unconscious.
take the full harm of the attack before it was reduced by armor. If you already took the harm of the attack, take +1 harm. Lose the use of a piece of cyberware until you can get it repaired. Lose a body part, arm, leg, or eye.
I just figured the fucking butt of the rifle maybe knock us in the jaw a little bit and
Could
get
just be
knocked
the
out.
zap.
Yeah,
You
that
could
that
just get-
too, right? The sheer force and
Okay, you
Yeah.
choose unconscious, trapped, incoherent, or panicked.
Yeah.
I think trapped is out. It's not trapped.
Maybe that
Um,
electricity does something to his cyberware.
well, I have to choose it, right? So
Yeah,
I'll,
you
I'll take
choose.
unconscious. Yeah.
Okay. Gets knocked out. Voss, you get knocked on your ass. There's like steam like rising up from both of your bodies. Like, oh yeah. Yeah. I think, Kit, you've got like wicked like red palms, from where you were touching the rifle.
Oh, it's like brand new skin too, so it's probably fucking raw, right? Like, oh,
And yeah, you're out.
Ooh, it's like getting slapped on a sunburn.
Voss, you're going to gain 1 XP.
Ooh.
And Kit,
Oh,
that is for Voss's directive that she
Yeah.
gets that XP.
yes.
do I get that for my directive?
Yes, you do.
What directive is that?
Violent.
Oh, I like that one. I have it too.
So yes, 1 XP for each of you.
Oh wait, this is deliberately choose to use violence to overcome a problem. This wasn't a problem.
It
was just optional.
You could argue that it's a psychological problem.
I mean, it is a psychological problem, but
Oh,
Like,
don't
if you
worry.
want to that badly.
Don't you worry. It's a problem.
well, fuck me.
Of course it is.
Well, no, it wasn't a problem, is what I meant, right? It wasn't a problem that we had to solve. So,
Sure it was, and you solved it.
Okay.
XP.
okay, all right. I just figured if I was gonna
That's
fight for
a-
one way earlier, I gotta fight for the other too. Like, okay. This is where he's writing it down. Like, what will his next character be?
Oh, let me share my directive as well. Give me a second.
Okay. So yeah, Voss, you kind of like you do the thing where like you sit back up at a 90-degree angle. Your hair is kind of poofy. There's just steam rising up. Your eyes are a bit wide. You see Kit lying there.
Oh God. I'm gonna check for a pulse really quick.
It's there. It's probably a bit erratic.
That's fine. Cool. I'm gonna line up a shot onto a nearby road. And I'm gonna attempt to take somebody's tire out before I leave.
Okay. Let's mix it up.
My
Oh.
fucking this kid's got a little slaughter mama, man. This is great.
Can I take the time to link?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Better. You better. Just
From on top of the billboard. Yeah, no, we're gonna take the time to link. So I can roll synth. I don't get it forward, right? Because I get the synth roll instead.
Nope.
Cool. Think.
Okay. That's a 9. So you get to pick 2 as well.
Oh God.
hate mixing up so much.
It's
It's like one of the worst.
my fucking primary role as well.
I know.
Garbage.
It's so terrible.
Like, I have +2 to synth and it's still garbage. Sorry. Yes, I choose 2. Is this because I'm about to die on this fucking billboard?
I don't know. You gotta choose 2.
Alright.
I just got you healed.
I know!
Fucking.
It's almost like going out and taking pot shots at people is a bad plan. I don't know. What the fuck is...
Richard's just gonna leave. He's just gonna fucking leave. It's too much for him. Good God.
I'm sorry! Okay, Okay, I take harm as established by the fiction.
Okay. You're not gonna get a second XP for this.
No, I know. I just like the idea of mayhem. And I make too much noise.
Interesting. I think that's where we're gonna end the session today.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Richard's gonna fucking
You know what?
abandon you.
I was
He's
just
gonna.
gonna type in the chat. I love how Pip and I both unintentionally managed to fuck everything up when we get together in this game. Like at first it was Boom and her beating the shit out of each other, and then it
Yep.
was Gerard and her trying to park the fucking helicopter.
Yeah.
Like,
and
it's.
And now
The
we're playing
best-
fucking whack-a-mole.
Once this comes
the
through,
best
like,
part
it's gonna
is-
be a fucking
the
breaking
best part is we
point.
keep
The
doing
best,
it.
the best part is you keep doing it, and they keep telling me, God, the system is so stressful. If only we had time to like calm down, relax. And then they fucking go out and they
And
just start
shoot
opening
people!
Listen, okay?
fire on unsuspecting people.
I play the character, not Jay. The
like-
character.
Stop making characters that do this!
Boss hasn't killed
listen.
somebody for hasn't
Listen,
what to do.
years of neglect. Years of neglect.
I just want to hurt somebody. Leave
just-
me alone.
Just wait
Oh,
till you get back to
system.
Richard.
The
Fucking
system
hell.
is so stressful. I feel like we're
Where did you
always
go?
under pressure.
No way.
And always under the gun. Oh, whoa.
If you're talking about Richard's words and me, I'm not doing this.
This is so hard.
This is not Richard's doing.
When have I ever complained? When have I ever complained about this system?
Apparently, I
love
need to
this-
get new party
You and
members.
I
That's my
complain
problem.
every week about this system.
Every
I never
fucking
complained
week.
about this system. I love this system.
We all fucking bitch about this system.
I have fucked all these people, right? I have broken all of these people, and I'm still alive.
Sorry, how many people have you fucked in the game? What? All I heard is
Listen.
I fucked all these people and I'm still alive.
No, I think
Survive.
I'm doing the British thing again.
Didn't fuck Simon.
Poor fucking Simon.
It's okay, Simon fucked
He's
her
the
over.
only one that wanted the fucking.
I mean,
It's okay,
like,
listen. If I can't fucking have Richard, okay? You can't have Alright? He still
All right.
wants to explode
Let's
inside.
go around the room. Let's do some shout outs and things, shall we?
Yeah, start
Let's
off with
go.
Whack.
Hey, everybody. I'm Wacksteven. I am the MC of Doom. I have dragged these guys kicking and screaming through the soap opera today. Thank you, everyone, for putting up with technical difficulties, and thank you for being awesome, as always, chat. Much appreciated. We love you. Thank you for logos. Thank you for short stories. Thank you for theory crafting. Thank you for just being a part of this wonderful world that we're putting together and participating with us. We love you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Pip. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Goobers, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. If you guys like what I do here, you can head on over to Twitch TV/Wacksteven. As Jay and I talked about earlier, I am recently joined with Brad and himself into the TableStory family.
Yay!
The Seventh Eon, which is my D&D 5th edition show that takes place on Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern, is getting rolled out on the YouTube. We got it all uploaded already. It's just rolling out slowly but surely, so we don't blast everybody's mailboxes. But it looks like people are really enjoying it, and if you guys want to check it out, it's there. It's more stuff for you to binge watch. Go check it out. Go post the TableStory YouTube now, Jay.
I've got this. Also, we didn't announce, but because we brought Wack on, we can finally fucking get rid of Brad. Not by firing him, but by actually killing him. Wack is going to be taking care of that. Pip, what do you do? Where do you do it?
My name's Tiny Pixels. You guys can call me Pip. I'm a variety broadcaster, and I play Voss, who apparently is fucked yet again on this stupid show that I love so much. I'm currently on hiatus, but if you guys like variety gaming, if you guys like ASMR, if you guys like just random nonsense and story times and animals and floofs, then after I have moved house next week, all that can be yours at twitch.tv/Tiny Pixels. It's a good time. Come join. It's good.
And Domestic Dan.
Hi, I'm Domestic Dan. I play Richard, and I think he hates Voss. I think it's
What?
I think it's
just now.
I after he learns about this, he might.
We went out grocery shopping.
Yeah, man, we were at the store. We went for cigarettes. Okay, Dad? Fucking...
Yeah.
At least we come back when we buy cigarettes, Dad.
Richard might not. Anyway, thanks, Domestic Dad. Cookie Spirit Variety Caster. Things.
Goobers.
Hi, I'm Goobers. I play Angmar, the Edgelord, Darth Mar. You can join me on my streams as I do weird things and yell. Last night I seduced my entire chat. Does that sound interesting to you? No? Okay. So yeah, I'm the guy that does anything and everything. I do painting, cooking, gameplay, not gameplay, non-content, IRL bullshit, whatever. I do anything and everything. So if you guys are interested in that in any way, shape, or form, head over to my channel, Goobers515, on Twitch and Twitter as well.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for hanging. I was gonna make a joke, and then I immediately lost it as I was about to tell it. That's okay. All right. Go join our Discord if y'all haven't already. Thank you, everyone that watches on YouTube.
Look at the link in chat.
What is this?
Oh, Genova, what did you do? What did you do, Genova?
Cyber, baby!
Yeah!
Baby. Yeah. Look at it. I love it. I love it. I knew it.
That's Cyber, baby.
I told you. Fucking Richard's face on Austin Powers is
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, go watch Wax campaign on his channel on Sundays at 2, and our Sunday campaign for TableStory has been moved to Thursdays at 4 or 5. We haven't quite solidified it. But go join our Discord. Go sub to our YouTube if you haven't, and we'll see you guys here next Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, on my channel with more Neon Scream. Bye. Bye. Thanks for watching. Also, go use a Twitch Prime sub on everyone on the cast. Bye. The other 4. Bye.